Hello everyone, we're playing the Darkest Files demo. I just saw this game, it looked interesting, and then now we're gonna play it. Start game. Empty story mode. This mode is for players who want to experience the story of the game without great challenges. Investigator mode. This mode is for players who want to solve puzzles and prefer a more challenging experience. Let's try story mode. The events in our games are based on true crime committed during the Nazi era and were investigated in the young Federal Republic of Germany. With the exception of Fritz Bauer, the name of all those involved have been changed. Any similarities with existing persons of the same name are purely coincidental.
Frankfurt, West Germany, 1956. 11 years after the end of World War II, many crimes of the Nazi era still go unpunished. The perpetrators of these crimes are walking free. Many judges, prosecutors, and police officers have already served under the Nazis. Now they have no interest in prosecuting their former comrades for actions similar to their own. For the victims of these crimes, this is unbearable. To end this, Attorney General Fritz Bauer establishes a special unit of young prosecutors with no ties to the old regime. I am Esther Katz. I am one of these prosecutors. We are investigating Nazi crimes and bringing perpetrators to justice. Not to avenge, not to heal, but to show that there are laws that apply to all. It doesn't make us popular. Most want to forget. Some want us to shut up. But they cannot stop us. Nothing belongs to the past. Everything is still present and can become the future again. Previously on The Darkest Files.
Miss Katz, welcome to the front line. I believe I have the perfect case for you to start with. Hans Naumann, an older gentleman, shot just before the end of the war. According to the victim's wife, her husband was taken by a uniformed man for no reason. I suggest you invite the widow to give a statement.
Mrs. Naumann just arrived. I showed her to the conference room.
I know it's not easy, but please take me through the day your husband was taken.
It was in April 45, only days before the Americans came. Hans was upstairs when the doorbell rang. There were two men. Hans came down and asked them what they wanted. Then everything happened so fast. The small one said they'd let him go if our son would turn himself in. Then they just herded him out, like an animal. This was the last time I saw him alive. Hans was innocent. They killed him, and that's murder. No matter what they call it. Please, Miss Katz, will you find the man?
Paula, I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Please invite Mr. Kiebitz.
The Insurgent. Fritz Bauer. Oh, no, I was didn't get a chance to read it. The first suspect. 11th October 1956. Alright. Oh.
Looks more like somebody's home than a prosecutor's office.
I can't sprint.
Archive. Not where I should be now.
Can I crouch? Oh. I don't know if, oh, okay, C. So usually look at the case files. Old case. Background. Okay. Gotcha. It'll probably tell me more when I need to go in there.
Good morning, Miss Katz.
Oh, good morning.
Miss Katz, is there anything I can do for you?
Paula, any new files for me?
I left them on your desk, Miss Katz. Yesterday's transcript is also attached. If you could please read it to see if everything is correct.
Did anybody call me while I wasn't here?
Oh, and there was a call for you. Asked for you to call back. I wrote down the number. I'm afraid he didn't give a name. An older man, I'd say. Sounded very proper, even if he did ignore my questions.
That will be all for now. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula.
Always happy to help.
Okay, let's find my office. It's Dr. Fritz Bueller. Alright. I believe this is me. Close the door behind me. Alright. Case files. Alright. On May 10th, 1945, a dead body was reported to the police in the wooded area near Munich. The deceased was identified as Hans Neumer, age 77. The autopsy revealed that he was killed by a 7.65mm Browning caliber gunshot to the forehead at close range. No other injuries were found. The victim widow filed a criminal complaint against unknown personas. Okay, I don't know what that did. Oh, add a bookmark, okay. The victims were unknown persons on August 8th, 1945. She had observed two men picking up her husband on April 28th, 1945. He had been considered missing ever since. The four suspects identified in the connection with the victim's disappearance were interrogated. All suspects testified that the victim was guilty of treason and was therefore lawfully executed. The evaluation of whether a crime has been committed is the responsibility of the authorized prosecutor's office. Alright, so I wanna bookmark. No, not that one. I wanna bookmark this one so we know what the weapon was. Oh, this is, police report. On May 10th, 19, a body was reported as deceased. Okay, I read this already. Oh, that's him. Okay. What's this? Prosecutor's office, okay. Official case number 4 and Davis, okay. Dear Mr. Bustein, the investigation into the death of Hans Neumann from Munich has revealed that he fell victim to a violent crime. For details, please see attached file report. We were able to identify 4 possible suspects who were connected with the victim's disappearance. Faltzman Alfred, Kiebitz Hermann, Schweitz Kurtz Karl, Schwartz Herbert. Police investigation is thus considered closed, and we hereby officially turn the case over to your prosecutor office. If you encounter any questions during the examination of the indictment, please do not hesitate to contact us at any time. I will add bookmark. No. Oh, well, I think it's gonna bookmark that, right? Yeah. Official order. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. No. Is this what the guys were wearing? How many people? There was 4 suspects, right? I'm assuming this is what they might have been wearing. Okay. Alrighty. And then there was a number on my thing. First witness will come in later today. I add some documents to your case file, and there was a man calling for you. He left a number. Unfortunately, he hung up before I could get his name. Please ask if you need anything else, Paula. Sure. Basic controls. Okay, we did that already. Use left click E while looking at highlighted objects to interact with them. Okay. E, okay. Tutorial. Okay. So, notebook. Gotcha. So, case files. What's this? Dialogue, pause menu, notebook. Meet Bureau investigates suspects. Okay. Gotcha. Alright.
Miss,
That will be all for now. Thank you.
Paula.
always happy to.
Who do I want to call?
The number Paula wrote down.
Hello.
Father? I didn't expect you'd call me here.
Oh, Esther, my dear, so good to hear you. Did you settle in all right?
I have
Excited.
great colleagues. Well, most of them. And I believe I can do a lot of good here.
I see. Esther, there's something I want to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember our little talk? It must have been last month.
Remind
I
me.
don't recall.
Then you should pay better attention. It pays off in our line of work. It is about the job at Bergmann, Kranich and Partners. Family law. Very respectable.
I just started.
I just started working for Mr. Bauer.
And the sooner that stops, the better. Esther, let me be very frank with you. I'm proud of you. I really am. A prosecutor at your age, with the view on women on our line of work being what it is, I'd have to be a fool not to. But your mother and I, we are worried. Do you have any idea what they say about Bauer?
He's a great
He's one of
prosecutor.
the best prosecutors in the country with a spotless record.
Just as I feared. You must broaden your horizons. Read some other magazines, perhaps. Listen to your father. Leave. Nothing good will come from this.
Sorry everyone, I was eating pudding. Pudding break. I make my
I
own
make
decisions.
my own decisions now, Father.
Yeah, Dad. But tell me what to do.
No, Essie. I must apologize. I did not mean to get so passionate about this. I'm just worried. You don't know how important one's reputation is. And if people start to associate you with that man, I just want what's best for you, Essie.
I know, Dad.
I'm proud of you. I know I already said that, but I really am.
Yeah.
Like you can't imagine.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Dad. Alright,
Who do I want to call?
let's call Mr. Buer.
He's not picking up.
Alright, let's go get him. 'Cause I think he's in the office across. Right? It's
The
Buer.
door is locked. Fritz Bauer. Might be hard. I hope this job wasn't a mistake. The door is locked.
Alright, what else do we gotta do? Oh. Hello.
Miss Katz, Mr. Bauer wants to talk to you.
Oh,
I am sure he just wants to hear the latest update from you. He also said he wants to make sure you are properly prepared.
properly prepared? What does he mean by that?
I have a hunch, but it's best to ask him that yourself.
Thank you, Paula. I'll be joining him in a minute.
I was just in his office. Oh, I can sprint. God. Normal walking cycle.
The witness is not in yet. I would go and meet Mr. Bauer first.
Yeah. Okay, Paula, thanks.
Hello, Miss Katz. Any news regarding the Naumann case?
Not yet. Surprising ones.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yes.
think so. After talking to Mrs. Naumann, it seems like Hans Naumann was indeed innocent. The men were looking for his son, Jan Naumann. When they couldn't find Jan, they took Hans instead, the father.
Yeah.
I assume that's what Miss Naumann told you. But
Yep.
are you sure she is telling the truth?
According to the files, the man they were looking for had climbed up a flagpole, torn down a flag, and beaten up a block warden when he was caught in the act. Hans Naumann was 77 years old at the time. Of course, there are older men who are in good shape, but
Pulling down a flag and beating someone up seems unlikely. I understand.
yes,
I see, but why did the man take him if they knew he was innocent?
Had to take someone.
considering the times, they might have been afraid of coming back empty-handed. Or they could have hoped their actual suspect would turn himself in, hearing his father was taken.
Highly illegal, even back then. Not uncommon, though. But why did they shoot the old man?
Don't know yet.
That I don't know yet. But I believe this is definitely a case for us.
It is indeed. We need witnesses.
I'd start with the names mentioned in the files of the first investigation. I've already invited Hermann Kiebitz to join me later this afternoon.
Excellent. Let's get this case to court, Miss Cutts. And be mindful of time. We do not have nearly enough of it here. Once you hear from all witnesses, we need to move to court quickly. Since you have never led a case before, I want you to be prepared. Mr. Peters has agreed to look over your shoulder and help you out.
Okay, so he's gonna be
Present
like,
your findings, prove your claims.
he's gonna be like my tutorial man.
It will help you to familiarize yourself with the ins and outs of court. We cannot afford to fail at court, and preparation is the key to success.
I'll do what I can.
Alright. New task has been added to your notebook. Meet with Mr. Brower and investigate the first suspect as soon as he is here. Meet Mr. Peters. Alright. Who's Mr. Peters?
The door is locked.
Okay.
Christopher's not in today. The cold from yesterday must have got...
Conference room. Okay, because we can just go in my office again. Close the door. And get ready. Right.
Miss Katz, is there anything I can do for you?
Bring in the first witness.
Paula, where can I find the office of Mr. Peters?
Oh, no problem. It's down the hall, last office on your right, opposite to the kitchen.
That will be all for now. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you,
Always
Paula.
happy to help.
Alright, so down the hall, to the right. Here.
What?
Oh, okay, hello.
Bad time?
Not like there's any other. But yes,
Mr. Bauer told me we should work together.
right. The court preparations. Paula has already given me the protocols of yesterday's interrogation. I haven't got around to reading it yet. But there is no point discussing it before you've met the witnesses anyway.
Peters,
Katz?
thank you for thinking I'm a total beginner.
Oh, you're welcome. Someone has to do it, since Mr. Bauer apparently overestimates your abilities. And while we're at it, don't forget to bring some evidence. I don't want us to improvise the whole thing.
That's obvious, Peters.
Good. As soon as you think you're ready, come by and we'll get it over with. What does she want now? Yes, Paula.
Excuse me, Mr. Peters, but I have a message for Miss Katz.
I'm listening, Paula.
The witness you asked me to contact, Hermann Kiebitz, just...
Ah, shoot. Alright.
What was
How
your
is he?
impression of him?
Ordinary man. A bit, how do I say this best without seeming unprofessional?
If you two could stop chatting, some of us need to...
Alright, Peters.
I think that's the right word. Unpleasant.
Thank you, Paula.
Hey,
I'll
Paula.
be right with him.
Yep. Alright. Let's go do some investigating. Investigating. Where is he? See my office? He's not in my office. Do I just sit down in a chair and then it starts, or? Or do I have to call Paula to bring him
Witness
in?
you asked me to contact.
Maybe he's downstairs. Might be downstairs. Let's see. Or maybe he might be in the conference room.
Good morning. My name is Esther Katz.
A pleasure, miss. Could you tell me how long I have to wait for the prosecutor?
Mr.
I am the
Kibitz,
prosecutor.
I'm the prosecutor here.
Oh, modern times, I guess. How long
Yeah.
will this take?
As long as he needs to.
It will take as long as it takes.
Yeah!
It's all right, miss. I'm just asking.
Let's get started, shall
Shut the
we?
hell up now!
This is about the arrest of Hans Naumann in Munich on April 28th, 1945.
45.
According to a witness, 2 men picked up Mr. Naumann from his apartment.
Dose.
Were you one of them?
You're
Huh?
pretty. You know that?
Mr. Kibitz, were you one of those men?
No, I wasn't. We drove to the house. Then our group leader and Mr. Schickert got out of the car to arrest the man. Then they tossed the old man into the car and headed to the district office.
The district office. Where was it located?
We just had moved it into the basement of an old brewery. Still stuffed with beer bottles and barrels. District leader Schwartz came out and gave the command.
The HUD shows your current goal and name of people present in memories. In this case, go to your office and inspect the files. To enable the HUD, press space. Gotcha, okay.
What command? What did he say?
He ordered us to execute. Then he left. I felt uneasy. This wasn't right. We followed group leader Falkman to the cell. There was tension.
Tension, you say.
This must be... Was your local group...
Just in Bavaria, there were 28 local groups. We were in constant contact with them.
Before I go over there, I want to see if there's anything I can highlight. Yeah, right
What
there.
were your local group's responsibilities in the very last days of the war?
We were responsible for all concerns and for many households within Munich. Above all, we tried to eliminate insurgencies.
Oh, boxes?
Why did you relocate the office?
Because of a big air raid, we wanted to be underground. We hoped it would be safer.
With the district office being a brewery, you helped yourself to the stocks?
Of course not. How could you assume something like that?
How would you
I
not?
have had a drink or two, but never on duty.
How did you ensure the energy supply?
The district struggled to produce enough energy. There were frequent power failures. For emergency, we had a generator. If worst came to worst, we used oil lamps.
I can still hear the sirens in my head. They seem to last forever. But it may just have been a minute full of despair. If you survived it.
Not seeing anything else. Oh,
They
generator.
must have had petrol to run the generator. Or to destroy evidence.
Not seeing anything else. Let's see. Oh,
Were there any other prisoners at that time?
Obviously, yes. We had to put the traitors somewhere. We adapted part of the storage rooms as cells.
okay. Anything else I'm missing? I got like 8 or 9 so far in this one room. room, so maybe there'll be more if I keep going.
We all entered the cell.
Could you describe the cell?
Very basic. Mattress, window, chair.
Okay, let's see.
What was Mr. Falkman doing?
Group leader Falkman seemed to hesitate. He shared my concerns about killing the old sod. He told us to wait. Yet Schickert insisted. He referred to that new order about dealing with insurgents. He was such a stickler for the rules. He could be really annoying about these things.
What did he say?
He insisted that any delay would constitute treason.
And treason must be reported, he said. The refusal to obey orders would be of interest for the Gestapo. Faced with this open threat of being denounced, we did not dare to act.
For how long were the prisoners held in these cells?
Mostly around a week.
I think the bed, yep, the bed. I
Were
knew
the
it.
compartments prepared to host prisoners?
Kind of. We adjusted them, so I've...
I'm sorry. Is it the top, the last one that you said? No, it's all the way to the bottom. Let's see, alright, give our ready to host prisoners. Kind of, we adjusted them so prisoners could stay there for interrogations and not get out. Alright. I'm missing a couple more stuff. There's gotta be something I'm not getting. I was gonna take him to a different room, but I doubt it. Alright, let's keep going.
The tension was strong. Group leader Falkman ordered us to wait once more. But Schickert drew his gun and shot him.
What weapons did the people present have? Standard issue equipment?
We could wish. Those were the last days. We had almost nothing left. Rifles, pistols, ammunition. We had to use whatever was somehow left, or what we managed to get out of the woods.
Interesting. I should ask Paula if she can find any information about this.
Bullet. Alright. I only found 11. I definitely missed a couple. I think this was something.
So what you are saying
Yeah.
is Schickert
Frack.
shot the old man against Mr. Falkman's order?
Exactly.
That's horrible.
These are brutal events you're getting to hear here. Are you sure you're up for it? Honestly, no one
Yeah,
would think
I'm up
this
for
is
it.
a
I'm a
job
target
for a
independent
woman.
woman.
What do you have to prove? I will file a formal complaint.
Don't
That will
bother.
not be necessary, Mr. Kiebitz. My superior knows quite well that I am up for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have this job.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Kiebitz.
Guy, I'm just keep it.
Goodbye, Miss Katz.
Documents available. Okay, let's go to my
If you have a moment, I have something for you.
Yes, Paula, what do you got?
So,
good.
I've done some digging beforehand
Yes?
and found something potentially useful for you. I put it in your office on the corkboard. I thought it might help you to have more of a physical understanding of the crime scene.
Where exactly is this corkboard?
Oh, I hung it up right next to your desk so you can easily find it.
Oh, cool.
I
that's
think
it
that
for
will
now.
be it for now.
I hope it can help you with the preparations for Mr. Peters.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula. Alright. Corkboard. Yeah, that's the man who shot him. Okay. Who ordered the execution? Who went to the cell where Mr. Newman was held captive? Then 3. Who resisted the order? Faultman. Because that's the guy who wanted to do it, and that's the other guy. Who threatened the customs of the rules? He did. Who shot Mr. Newman? This is, he did. All 3 of them went into here. Yeah, he told them to wait, and then he said if you deny it, then it's treason. And you know, he was worried, and then they shot him, and then that's yeah. Okay.
My theory is made. I have my files. I think I'm ready for the meeting with Peters.
All right, Peters. Let's go.
Honorable Miss Cutts, would you be ready then?
I think so. How are we going to do that?
I will act as defense and court, and you will do your part.
Alright, let's go.
But have you studied the case well enough to actually help me here?
Yes, I did. Some people have to take their work seriously, you know. Anyway, you present your prosecution, support your conclusions with evidence, and win the case. And I'm trying to stop you from doing just that. Should be a piece of cake. For one of us, at least.
Alright, I'm gonna Phoenix right your ass. No, I think I got it.
His execution was ordered by Herbert Schwarz, the district leader for the city of Munich. As the highest-ranking person involved, he bears the main responsibility for Mr. Norman's death. Mr. Schwarz is unfortunately deceased, and as such cannot be tried. This does not, however, absolve his subordinates of their culpability.
Objection. According to the witness statement, it was Mr. Schickert who gave the order. Can you support your claims with meaningful evidence?
Certainly, Mr. Chairman. If you would take a look at this.
It was... No, it wasn't, because he's the one who told them that it'd be treason to do it. Unless it was the other guy. This one. Dear Mr. The victim, Hans Newman, was... I think... Oh, this is gonna hurt, because I wasn't paying attention that much.
This document clearly states that it was Mr. Schwarz who gave the order.
Not bad, Cuts.
Aha!
But not great either. If that's all the prosecution can come up with, the case is as good as lost. Knowing the right answers is often not enough to win your case.
What?
You also need to form the right conclusions. Conclusions the court is willing to follow, because they are plausible. and because you can back them up with evidence. A valid conclusion is always based on several clues. The one clue we are very certain is true is that Schwarz gave the command. So your conclusion should be based on that. Open your case file and give it a go.
No. Go back. Go make these files. That's all. Okay, not that one. Find 2 more clues for proving the district leader gave the execution order. Case. The investigation into the death of Hans Zimmer informant revealed that he fell victim to a violent crime. For difficulties such as attached file report, we were able to identify 4 participants. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Backgrounds. Gonna submit that because these are just the report and then the other things, backgrounds. Testimony, there we go. Submit. I'm gonna take this off. Okay, maybe I'll keep that just in case.
I don't think so.
No, okay, it's definitely not this then.
I think I got it.
Just as I feared. This doesn't work. You're not... Then let's hope you do.
I understand.
Enough practice. Better luck next.
What now?
You should ask Paula to invite the next witness. There is still a lot we don't...
Next stop, Paul Peters.
Cuts?
So, I think I was supposed to mess that up. That's the outside. Pretty. Alright, Paula. Wait, what?
So many plants. Someone here has quite the green thumb.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
Call on the next witness, Paula.
I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Let me get back to you, Paula.
I need to think about it because that's it for this episode. If you liked it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know if you want me to keep playing this.
Oh, and there was a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Paula, how dare you interrupt the outro? If you like this, stay tuned because we are going to go into this case in episode 2 and figure out how to prosecute everyone because screw Peters, and we will get justice for the victim and his family and his wife and his son. So, until then, I am Esther Katz, extraordinary investigator, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!